using a demo user, have this
Yes.
workflow enabled. Okay, okay,
Okay.
it got disabled already.
Okay.
Okay, so generally you have this workflow enabled here. Okay, so to disable that workflow, like for example, generally what we do is we don't want all the users to run the workflows. Okay,
Okay.
that will disturb the process. Okay,
Okay.
in that
Okay.
case, generally what we do is we basically generally what we do is we try to assign that to the user to a specific group so that he cannot access the workflows. Okay,
Okay.
so generally what you do is when you create a user, right, when you create a user you assign the user to a specific
Group.
group, right,
Yes.
right. So then what you have to do is go to the user security group and you have
Mm.
to find the application id of the user group which you have created.
Yeah.
Okay, in
Demo.
my case, this is my application ID, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
take this application ID, go to the system parameters, go
Okay.
to application server, go to workflows. Here, you have this workflow group. Okay,
Okay.
here you
Okay.
have to add the username, that group details, so that user will not able to access that particular workflow.
How will add
No, sorry.
copy and
It's
paste?
other, no, no, it's other way around.
Edit.
Uh, whichever user you want to have access to the workflow group, you have to add that group ID here. For example, I want to make my user to access the this one application, this workflow, right? What I'll
Yes.
do, add this application ID. Okay. Right
Okay.
now, see, I'll go again to avoid the confusion. I created a user,
Mm.
right? This is a user I created.
Good.
I assign this user to the this particular user group. So if I want this user to have a access to the workflow manager, what I have to do is I have to identify the application ID of the particular user group.
Okay.
Okay. Now what you have to do is take this application ID,
Okay.
okay, and add it to the system parameters
Mm.
in workflow window. Okay. If I go here, system parameters, go to workflows, application server, workflows, here this group ID. Okay, add it
Okay.
to it, save, close
Okay.
it, and try. Right now I don't have access, right? Let's see whether we'll get or not.
Okay. Workflow.
Work.
Okay. Workflow.
I have to restart the application. It's there already. So let's remove it from the this one. I'll close this. I'll start the what you call.
We can hide also, no? From the security. There is one hide option, right? Hide, disabled, and
No, no,
remove.
actually uh, workflow disable you cannot do from the security window. You have to
Okay.
do it from the system parameters. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So we are not logging to that portal, right? We are trying to do it from here, right? From this
Okay.
workflow parameter. Okay. Let's see that. Okay.
Okay. If we will give the user application ID, it will show, right?
Yeah. Let's see. It should
Okay.
hide. I think it's other way around. Let's see. Because now I added it, right?
Okay. It
Mm,
should hide. Okay.
yeah. Let's see how it, because it was showing for me.
There are many users are showing group two, user group two.
Still showing. Okay. Mm, let me, what I'll do. I'll try to remove it from there and we'll see. Okay. Let's go to
Mm.
See, now it's not showing. So basically it's other way around, Abhishek. Like if you
Okay.
add it to that parameter, right, it will show for that user. Okay. If we remove it from here, it won't show. Got it?
Okay. If I will add, it will show. Okay.
Yeah. So if you see here, let me open a worksheet, then we'll come to know. Okay, if you add there, it will show for that user. If you don't add, it won't show. Okay. So it's
Okay.
a two-step process. First, what you have to do is when you create a user, okay, make sure if you want to assign a user the workflow access, first you have to go and check here in the system parameters to which groups that particular workflow is enabled, right? For example, if I go here in the application workflows, the workflow manager is enabled for user group 2, user group 4, and user group 66, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can assign that user to that particular user group, correct? Or for example, if I go here, you don't see that user group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, right? See,
Yes.
these are the workflow group names. So
Yes.
internal name would be different. So you have to query this table, user underscore security group. So
Okay.
for example, whatever you see in the business model, right? See, these are the IDs, correct?
Okay.
Then you give
Okay.
access to these. Okay. So
Okay.
whenever you assign, for example, if you're assigning a user to collaborator group, right? Then
Yes.
that user falls under this particular group underscore 5,
Fine.
right? So let's see if group underscore 5 is there here or not. If group underscore 5 is there, it allow the user to access the workflow, otherwise it won't. Now if you see here, it has 2, 4, 5, it is there, right? So it will
Fine.
allow the user to access it.
Okay.
Since we have removed our ID from that group, it's not showing. So the important thing you have to remember is whatever the standard, see, these are the standard groups which comes when you install the system. That is the reason the naming convention is different. Okay, but whenever you create any custom group, okay, you'll get a
Mm.
different IDs like this.
Mm. Yes.
Okay, don't get confused. Okay,
Okay.
understood?
Yes. Got it.
Right, so this is one of the important feature you generally do for most of the users to disable the workflow. Okay, if
Okay.
someone asks like,
If I will give the application ID, it will show, right? Uh,
correct, like you want me to do now, let's
yes. Yes. Give
do
the user
quickly.
ID.
I'll add this here. So always add at the end, okay?
After
With
this.
you can add starting also, but just to know like this what we added. So comma,
Okay. Comma
added
and
to end,
wait. Okay.
saved it, right? Close it, exit from here, right? Restart the application
Like
server.
I have one question. Like it is already visible for me. Uh, like like workflow
Uh, me-
management is visible for
uh,
me. Yeah.
sorry.
If I will check in my system, workflow management
Uh,
is visible for me.
okay.
Yeah. Group 2, group 4,
5
group
and
5,
66.
and group 46
26.
and
Ah,
66.
okay. Close it.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, I'm coding
Go to
this.
the no. Go there back, right? Go to your business modeler only. Open the user.
Uh,
Close this.
okay.
You open. Go to security and open the user.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Which user you are trying to check now? DM user.
DM user.
Click on DM user. Double click on that. Go to last. Click on groups.
Mm.
See collaborator, right? Collaborator is falling under user group 5, right?
अच्छा, user group 5, yeah. Collaborate.
So he has access, right?
Yes. Okay.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
Clear?
Yes. Got it. Got it.
Okay. This is how you do the security. Okay.
Okay.
Now, let's see. What you do is how to create a new worksheet. So you know how to open a worksheet, right? Existing
Yeah.
worksheet. So
Yeah.
either you can go from here or you can go from here,
Yes.
right? Apart
Yeah.
from that, if you want to keep your worksheets in the display, like once you log in, you see there are a lot of worksheet displaying here, right?
Yeah.
If you want your worksheet to display in the top 10, right, you can do some settings and you can do all those stuff. Let's see.
Yeah.
um, Configure my worksheets, right?
Okay.
See here what it says is like I'll do, I'll add my worksheet here, right? Demo worksheet.
Okay.
What I'll do, I'll make this to top.
Okay.
See, whenever you log in, right, like for example I log out and log in. So whenever you log in, your worksheet will come on top. Like every time you no need to go to open and see.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the first thing.
Mm.
What is this? Configure worksheets?
Mm.
That's only okay. Next is refresh. This will go later. So this is how to open. Then, if you want to create any worksheet, right, there are two ways to create it. One is
Mm.
click on any existing worksheet,
Mm.
use a create icon here, shortcut icon, or go to a
Mm.
new icon.
New icon.
Or if you want to make a copy of existing one, click a save as. Same like your Excel feature. Excel as save as, click on new, same, right? In the same way. So let's
Okay.
create a
Same worksheet copy. Okay.
correct, right?
Okay.
So display name is the nothing but your worksheet name. Now this private and public is nothing but whenever you create a worksheet, if you want to make that the worksheet should be visible only by you, then you make it private.
Okay.
If you want to make it accessible for others, 1 minute, I'm getting a
No.
call. So whenever you want to make the worksheet access to yourself, make it private. If you
Mm.
want to make the access public to everyone, like the worksheet which you have created, if everyone can see, you can click on public. Okay. Then enable worksheet, just park it. Once after we create a worksheet, I'll show you this. Okay. Cache a worksheet, like whenever you rerun the worksheet, it will create and it will refresh the data worksheet level. So that's not much important. So ignore these things, right? Just this is not much important, but let's focus on the other tabs. Okay. Series. So series is important stuff. Always make sure you are placing the required series on the worksheet. If you are placing a number of series in a worksheet, so whenever you're trying to open a worksheet, it will take time to refresh the data or to display the data. Okay, for example, if you're trying to configure a worksheet where you have a number of series with calculated measures, where you have expressions in the measures, so before displaying the data, what worksheet has to do is it has to calculate all those expressions before it displays the data, so it will take time. So uh, always make sure you configure or add limited number of series to the worksheet so that it will display the data very fast. Okay, this you can test by configuring the worksheet with different or a number of series. Okay, then moving on to the time. Time is the one where you describe or mention how we are going to display the data in the system, right? So since it's a weekly bucket, whether you want see when you are configuring a Demantra system in weekly bucket, so you have the flexibility to see the data in a monthly format, weekly format, 2 weeks format, 3 weeks format, half yearly, quarterly. When you configure system in a monthly way, so your lowest bucket would be month. Okay, so always you see the data in a monthly format. But when you configure system in a weekly system, you have the data is the lowest level is week. Okay, so select the time bucket, like if you want to select it a yearly level, 52 weeks or half yearly, so select half yearly. right? So whatever the date you see, that will split into half yearly, 6 months. Okay, and as I mentioned, specify. I clearly explain these three differences of these three. Fixed date is the one where you have to manually select the dates from which date to which date you want to see the data. Okay, so what does it mean? Like whenever you open a worksheet, it always displays the data for this specific time period. It will not change anything with respect to dates. Like for example, if I selected this, right? So if I selected this time period, so even I open the my worksheet after 10 years also, it will try to display the data from uh, May 6th to sorry May 5th 6th 2024 to May 5th 2025. So whenever you open it will display data only for the specific time period. But if I try to select the related to today, so when it say today, it will consider system date. Okay, today is 21st of May, so it will try to pull -2 days and +2 days. Okay, so in this case, right, so is understand, let's make it weeks. Okay, because since I selected half yearly, for your dates are showing in half yearly format. So if I select -2 here, right, and +2, right, so my dates will change accordingly. So it always provide me -2 weeks backward and -2 weeks forward. So -2 weeks for backward is I'm on 21st, I'm here, so 1 2, 2 weeks forward, 1 2, right? So plus or minus. Understood, Abhishek? Any questions?
Yes. Today, okay. After 2 weeks, it will show.
I'll tell you.
Okay, second.
See,
Okay.
since it's my weekly system, I'm giving time period before and time period after. So when
Okay.
it's a time period before, it will always try to get from the today's date. So when you say today date, don't consider this date. Okay, always
Okay.
consider Monday
Right.
because I
Monday.
went to Monday bucket, right?
Yeah.
So from 19th it will try to go 2 weeks back, 12th and 5th. You are getting 5th of May, right? In a
Yes.
similar way, it will try to go 2 weeks forward. From here 2 weeks forward, 26th and 2nd, it will be 2nd of June,
2nd of June. Yes.
right? So
Mm.
there's a difference. That's a functionality of today. Let's go with the
Okay.
last sales.
If we are in a monthly system, it will show 2 months back and 2 months
Correct.
forward, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, true. So if I
Okay.
go to last sales date, so it behaves a bit different. Okay. Let me
Okay.
put some interesting dates. See. Now what it's showing me, uh,
Mm.
21st of April, right? So why actually it's showing? Let me show you.
Last sales date because it's a
Correct.
last sales date. Max sale date.
Yeah, max sales date. Where is sales?
Sales
Where?
underscore date. Quantity.
See, mine is 7th of April is my maximum sales date in the system. Don't do this, okay? Don't
Okay.
do this way. It may give a different value for you.
Okay.
Okay, because it will have a forecast records also. Always try to do this way.
Okay. Forecast record.
Yeah,
Why it will max sale date is picking na? So why it will show forecast record?
1 minute. I think my system also have a forecast. Looks like good if it has forecast.
Hmm. Even in
I'll
your system, forecasting no generating. No?
I'll check later. See, I'll answer your question. See,
Okay.
sales data will contain both your forecast data and history date. Correct? Whatever
Sales
the forecast
date.
generate,
Yes.
that
Yes.
will
Yes.
that will also sits in sales data table. So
Yeah.
whichever records which are specific to the forecast, for that this column will be empty.
but sales date is unique na. It should not
Yes.
be your card date.
No, 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 my boy.
Mm,
See, listen to me first, okay?
yeah, yeah.
First thing is your sales data will have both history and
Forecast.
focus, correct?
Yes,
Clear on that?
yes.
Now let me go here. I'll take this date only.
Okay.
This is my actual quantity.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm just taking an example.
Okay. Mm, got
Now
it.
see here,
Mm.
forecast quantity generated by system.
Zero and today.
This feature, right?
Yes.
Now see here, when you say maximum sales date, right?
Yes.
For history period. Okay. Maximum sales date for history period is which one? This date,
Eh,
correct?
yeah.
So whenever you are creating a worksheet, when you say max last sales date, okay,
Yes.
related to last sales date means it will try to consider the maximum sales date where you had some history quantity.
History quantity. Okay.
It will not take this date. So your assumption is it will take this date, this one, right? No, it will take this date. So in my case, in my system, my maximum, see, actual quantity is greater than zero for which time bucket is for April 7. So it will always
Okay.
go April 3 weeks back, right? And
Okay.
2 weeks forward, last sales date.
Okay.
Okay, but I think the data is coming different, right?
Mm.
Uh,
Yes.
right, why? No, 1 minute.
Yes.
Uh, I'll tell you why it's coming this
Okay.
way. I think in
Yeah.
the system parameters, the date could be different. Okay, actually, it should not be. Mm, here it is. See, here it's the date is different. Okay, it is. It's not in sync. I have to correct the. Okay, so since it is 13th of May, correct?
Mm.
13th
Yes.
of May, it's going 2 weeks back.
Mm. 13th of
Here,
May.
3 weeks, right? I kept 1, 2, 3, Monday,
Mm.
correct?
Yeah.
And 2 weeks forward. 13th means it's 12th, right? 1, 2, correct?
1, 2. Yeah. 3.
Right. So
Yeah.
yeah. So basically, I think something wrong in the data. Okay, I have to correct this. So generally, whatever the date you are getting here, that always be based on this particular max sales date. So when I
Mm.
do query my this, right, you should also give me the same date, but I'm not sure
Mm.
why it's not giving that. It's giving me a different date, which is not correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to check this.
Maybe actual quantity is zero. That's why.
Maybe it's, yeah. No, it's still
No.
it's giving. Yeah. Right. I'll check that. Okay.
Okay.
Something wrong with the data only. But if you query, if your data is proper, there should be the C.
Yeah.
Always it should match with the max size date. Okay.
Max fill date. Right.
Got it? So you're clear with these three.
Yes.
So what it is, play around with this. I'll take the lowest bucket, lowest play. It's important. Okay.
Mm.
Lowest players are different. It's important. You get both in monthly and weekly. See what actually the lowest is. These introduced in latest versions, 12.2 versions. See, generally what happens, right? See, sometimes your month may fall within the weeks, or your week may start between the week, right? For example, I'll take a best example. ये देख लो,
Yes.
जनवरी में सो ये क्या होता है सिस्टम में. For that you have to run the process also. Tell that process when we go to the custom processes. Okay.
Okay.
So generally, see, when your week falls between the week क्या स्टार्ट होता है, क्या होता है सिस्टम में, क्या होता है, इट विल क्रिएट टू डिफरेंट रिकॉर्ड्स. ओके, आपको दो रिकॉर्ड दिखेगा वर्कशीट में. वन इज फ्रॉम 30 to 31st एक दिखेगा, कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ द डेटा. एंड 1st of June to 5th of, सॉरी, 1st of January to 5th of January एक रिकॉर्ड दिखेगा आपको.
Okay, as per weekly bucket. Okay.
या एक मिनट भाई, कुछ मतलब. ओके,
Okay.
अंडरस्टूड.
In the monthly system, how
हाँ,
like in the
सॉरी.
monthly and in the monthly bucket, how it will show?
हाँ, उसमें भी ऐसे आएगा, उसमें भी ऐसे आएगा. सी, आपका क्या होगा
Yeah.
वीकली सिस्टम में, क्या होगा
Weekly में तो I understood. In the
मंथली में भी ऐसे होगा. मंथली में क्या होगा, ये दो एक दिखाएगा, ये पूरा एक दिखाएगा.
um,
मंथली ऑल्सो इट हैव द लोएस्ट स्प्रेड, बिकॉज ये थोड़ा कैलकुलेशन में प्रॉब्लम आता है. मोस्ट ऑफ द कस्टमर रिपोर्टेड दैट इशू. बिकॉज क्या
uh,
होता है, आपको तो समझ में मुश्किल रहेगा. क्या होता है, सी, आपका these two should fall into a previous months, right?
um,
30 and 31st part of your previous month.
yeah, previous month.
जब क्या क्या होता है, फोकस कैलकुलेट करते हुए, राइट? सो
Yeah.
क्या होता है, आपका जनवरी में ज्यादा आ जाता है. और हिस्ट्री ऑल्सो, राइट? हिस्ट्री दो का पिछले मंथ में जाना चाहिए. बट क्या होता है, जब एग्रीगेट करते हुए 30 31st भी ए मंथ में आ जाता है, वीकली में, जैन में आ
Mm.
जाता है. सो टू सेग्रीगेट दैट प्रॉपरली, they have created a new functionality. Whenever a week starts in between or in the mid of the particular week, then split that record into two buckets.
Yeah, I'm getting for week, but for monthly system, how it will work?
सी, मंथली में क्या करेगा, अभी देखो.
Yeah. Any
ये
example? Like,
दिसंबर में देखो,
yeah.
1 to 29 तक एक डेटा एक में इसमें आ जाएगा.
Okay. 1 to
ओके.
29. Okay.
हाँ, 30 31st के लिए एक स्मॉल रिकॉर्ड बन जाएगा आप.
Uh, okay. Because we are considering from, but we are considering full month, na 1 to 31. So why we not picking
नहीं,
1 to
सो
30?
लोएस्ट बकेट, ओ, सी, दैट्स नो, सॉरी, होल्ड ऑन 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, I'm sorry. So right. It's only for weekly. It's not going to be monthly, because monthly पूरा first of में दिखाएगा. This lowest bucket only eligible for the this one weekly, not for a monthly. Okay.
Okay,
क्या
it is
बोलते हैं?
not applicable for the monthly bucket, right?
Correct. True. It won't be applicable for monthly. It will applicable only for the weekly bucket.
Yeah, weekly bucket I understood
Yeah.
because uh, 38. Okay, no, okay.
बोलो.
If the month is starting from first uh, uh, from Monday to Sunday, then we
वहाँ पे कुछ नहीं होगा, राइट? वो बकेट क्रिएट नहीं करेगा. सी, दिस इज योर केस, राइट? संडे,
yeah,
नहीं, वेट.
नहीं
सो
Monday
फिर
to
वेट. अभी यहाँ पे देखो, आपका क्या हुआ, इधर योर यहाँ पे खत्म हो जाता है, राइट? सो
yeah.
इसके क्या होगा, दिस एलोन वुड गो इनटू ए सेपरेट बकेट,
Hmm,
बिकॉज यहाँ से यहाँ तक एक रिकॉर्ड आ जाएगा आपका. ओके. ए
okay.
लोएस्ट बकेट आ जाएगा, यहाँ से आपको कंप्लीट रिकॉर्ड आ जाएगा.
Lost bucket because next due to next month, right?
करेक्ट.
Because of next month. Okay.
करेक्ट. सो यहाँ पे your, so yeah, your example is correct. So आपका फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर सेइंग my first is falling on Sunday, correct? So
Mm-hmm.
this is a case, right? So इसको मैं यहाँ पे नहीं डाल सकता हूँ कि बोलते ये दूसरा महीने का है, इसको यहाँ पे भी नहीं डाल सकता हूँ बिकॉज माई स्टार्टिंग ईयर।
Mm-hmm.
सो यहाँ से यहाँ तक एक कर लो, 29 to 31, फर्स्ट एक सेपरेट डाल दो एंड सेकंड से और एक वीक रहेगा।
Okay, they need data month wise. Okay.
या बेसिकली या
Okay.
अंडरस्टूड। वो आप
Yes.
एक काम कर सकते हो, 1 मिनट है, मैं वो भूल गया,
Okay.
बहुत दिन हो गए करके, अभी बताता हूँ आपको व्हाट यू आर, वो यहाँ पे दिख जाएगा मुझे 1 मिनट। सी this upgrade
Great.
DL calendar month is there, right?
Yes.
I think this is the one. अभी देख लेते हैं उसको, ठीक है?
Mm.
सो दैट आप टेस्ट भी कर सकते हो।
Implementation right.
उसका एक प्रोसीजर रहता है, we have to run that. Upgrade. This one, upgrade to
Mm.
calendar month.
It's a
ओके।
package.
आप इसको रन करना पड़ेगा। ओके, दिस पैकेज रन
Mm.
विद दिस पर्टिकुलर, इसमें एक प्रोसीजर रहता है, इसमें यू हैव टू रन विद दैट एग्जीक्यूटिव। एक मिनट,
ये क्या करेगा पैकेज?
मैं बताता हूँ।
Okay.
See, you have to execute
Mm.
this one. Enable calendar month support. Procedure update a calendar support weekly data by calendar month. Locates input. Okay, before you begin, perform manual split. Okay, upgrade, splitting use. ये रन करना पड़ेगा।
Mm.
Upgrade to calendar. Okay, and then
Started,
split
uh, but it's for monthly
calendar.
system, right?
No, weekly also, I guess. I think
Okay.
split. This is the one, I'm sure. Uh, Split week into low. See this one. Main procedure: split the week into lowest period. Date should run the should be run only after the DB upgrade calendar month was already implemented. Okay, upgrade calendar month. So आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? You have to run this particular DB upgrade calendar month, but it's not required. आप इंस्टॉल करें तो ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाएगा. अदरवाइज आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? First you have to run this one. Okay, this way. वो कैलेंडर मंथ अपडेट करेगा. फर्स्ट यू रन दिस. देयर नो पैरामीटर्स टू दिस. ओके, ये रन करने के बाद आपको ये कंप्लीट होने के बाद यू हैव टू रन दिस वन टू गेट दैट लोएस्ट बकेट इन योर सिस्टम.
Hmm?
आप ट्राई करो. इफ यू डोंट गेट दैट लेट मी नो. ओके, मैं आपको आई विल ट्राई फ्रॉम माय साइड. ओके, जस्ट गिव ए ट्राई. ओके,
What I need to do?
बस इतना ही. नो नीड टू रन एनी, नो नीड एनी पैरामीटर्स. ठीक है, आप क्या करो, पहले इसको रन करो.
Okay.
पहले वाले को रन करो. एक कंप्लीट होने के बाद ए रन करो. ए रन करने के बाद आपको ये अब देखो, आप आपको ये दिख रहा है क्या अभी? योर पैरामीटर्स, दिस पार्ट इज शोइंग फॉर यू लोएस्ट पीरियड. एक बार देखो
Last years. Okay. Let me
इन
check.
वर्कशीट्स. पहले इसको रन करो, होने के बाद इसको रन करो. रन करने के बाद आपका वर्कशीट में देखो जाके आपको ये लोएस्ट टाइम पीरियड इट्स विजिबल और नॉट.
Last time bucket is option is visible, but
राइट, इट इज
yes,
देन आर डेटा आल्सो. लोएस्ट टाइम पीरियड इज विजिबल हियर.
lowest period is option is there, but
हाँ, इट इज देयर राइट.
yeah, it is there.
बट आपको डेटा नहीं आएगा मेरे ख्याल से अनलेस
Okay.
अंटिल. ओके, लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल. राइट, सो आपका डेटा कहाँ से कहाँ तक ले लिया आप?
Data is uh, it is
2030,
automatically coming. Yeah,
2023 है राइट.
yeah,
होल्ड ऑन.
20.
मे में रख. मे, यू आर इन मे राइट.
Yeah.
मे नहीं, हाँ, जून इज द राइट एग्जांपल. सो आप क्या करो,
Even
लोएस्ट.
two date is wrong. I think
दैट्स
max
फाइन.
till.
उस पे क्या,
Yeah.
होल्ड ऑन, उसको ड्रॉप करो. मीनिंग एक्सपेंड करो टू डेट को एक्सपेंड करो. क्लिक ड्रॉप डाउन और उसमें आप क्या करो, 2023 जुलाई सेलेक्ट करो बस.
2020
2023 जुलाई.
23. Okay. Uh,
वो सेलेक्ट करो.
it's not
ट्वेंटी
select.
फोर 24
Okay. Okay.
वीकली राइट आपका 24.
Okay. Weekly. Okay.
ओके करो, अभी रिफ्रेश करो. सी बेसिकली आपका जून का,
Yeah.
सी जून में देखो, जून में आपका कुछ है क्या लोएस्ट बकेट?
जून में.
हाँ, सी आ गया है ना राइट. ये इट्स शोइंग फॉर यू. आई थिंक इट्स ऑलरेडी रन इन बैकग्राउंड. आई एम नॉट एबल टू सी क्लियरली. सी होल्ड ऑन. सी जून फर्स्ट है राइट, दैट इज
5th June.
5th
2020.
जून. हाँ, 5th जून है क्या? वो क्या है, वो 12th जून है क्या?
12th जून है. हाँ, 5th जून है, एक 12th जून है. अ,
हाँ, 5th जून है, 12 सी.
ये
29th ऑफ मई है राइट. सो आपका लोएस्ट बकेट नहीं दिखा रहा है अभी. इट्स नॉट शोइंग. इट्स नॉट शोइंग
जून
भाई.
15 5th to 12th. Yeah, 5th or 12th is showing.
दैट इज ओके. सी
Yeah.
आपका अभी ये रहना चाहिए आपका 29 to 30 एक बकेट रहना चाहिए वहां पे.
29 to 31st, right?
हाँ, 29 का ऑलरेडी है बट फर्स्ट ऑफ जून का एक रहना चाहिए. फर्स्ट ऑफ जून का
Yeah,
है
yeah.
क्या?
Yeah, from 1st of June का एक रहना
इट्स
चाहिए.
नॉट देयर राइट. सो
Yeah.
आप ये प्रोसीजर रन करें तो आपको वो आ जाएगा. ठीक है,
Okay, okay.
आप ट्राई करो. इफ नॉट विल ट्राई टुमारो. ओके.
Oh, why customer needs this functionality? Like,
So that's what I mentioned, right? See, आपका sales हुआ, okay,
Okay,
आप
okay. They want a month wise, right? Data.
मंथ वाइज रैंक
Okay,
कैलकुलेशन दिखाएगा ना,
okay. But
तो उनका
in the monthly system there is no issue, right?
नो नो मंथली में नहीं रहेगा, इट ओनली फॉर
Okay.
वीकली, ओके।
Weekly system. Okay, got it.
ओके,
Got it.
ऐसे एमएसपी,
Yeah. I need to change in the data model only, right?
करेक्ट। सो आपको पूरा डेटा पूरा, आई नेवर ट्राइड बट ट्राई करो, कुछ नहीं होगा, मे बी मैक्सिमम यू हैव टू रिलोड द डेटा, बस उससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं होगा, ठीक है।
Yes. Okay.
सो आर वी गुड विद दिस?
Yes.
सो एग्रीगेशन, विल गो विद एग्रीगेशन। एक मिनट, अब मुझे देखना पड़ेगा जॉब्स, जस्ट गिव मी 1 मिनट।
Okay.
So aggregation disaggregation is nothing but how we want to see the data in the system, right?
Okay.
Whether you want to read the numbers at item level, organization level, or a site level. So that's what it mentions. Okay, I think already play around with this, but I'll just show you. See, if I want to select the item level, so here it will show at item level. Okay, so
Yes.
whatever numbers might be higher numbers, because if Ace 100 is sold at a different talks M1 and M2, so it will combine the data and it will show you. Okay, for
Okay.
example, if I pull in organization also, right, so the numbers might be bit different, right, because you are showing seeing at a organization level. So since it's sold only one, there's no change, but if it's going to multiple, you'll see the difference, right? So if you see a LG at item level, it would be 30, but if you're seeing at item log level, that quantity is different, 10 and 20. For
Okay.
example, if I remove organization, it will show as 30. So based on the user need, at what level they want to read the data, they'll go with this. Okay, that's about the aggregation. And filters is like, uh, if you have large amount, see, this is very important. Okay, so whenever you create a worksheet, always you try to apply a filter. See, since our demo instance, even though I don't have, if I've not applied a filter also, it's showing very fast, it's displaying
Okay,
the
if
data, but
any large data, it
correct. So you have
hangs.
to select to which specific org you want to see the data, or if it's which
Okay.
specific product family you want to see the data. So apply a filter so that it will show the results very fast, right? That's about the filters. And exceptions, right? So exceptions, like as I said, right, if I want to see the data only greater than 0, right,
Okay.
for a specific history, then only those combinations will be shown. Okay,
Okay.
if I let me remove the filter, same how you apply filter in Excel, right?
Yes.
So similar kind of stuff. See, यहाँ पे मेरा number of records change हुआ, right? I think अभी दो ही आ रहे हैं. If I remove the exception, let's see, do we get more? See, या एक आ गया, यहाँ पे history कुछ नहीं है इसका, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since I make history greater than 0, ये miss हो रहा था because it's applying a filter, correct?
Yes.
So that's about the exception. And the layout is important. See how we design a layout, right? So this यहाँ पे जो लेफ्ट में दिखा रहे हैं इसको हम लोग पेज कंटेंट बोलते हैं. Okay, this is x axis, this is y axis. Always you make sure something or the other is there on the x and y axis. You can play around this way. ये इसको यहाँ कर सकते हो, बट दो एक जगह नहीं लगा सकते आप, वो एरर मारेगा, ठीक है? नहीं,
So
इट वोंट
why
हेल्प. सो
we are doing this, like playing with this worksheet?
सी
Planner
बेसिकली
can
दे,
do, no? Planner can do, no?
सम,
Like why we are doing this activity?
no, no, we
Like,
should have knowledge, right? If new user
Mhm.
comes in, you have to explain then how to use the worksheet, right?
Okay.
Okay. See, always make sure this hierarchy should be on the page content unless until you have a minimal data to display. For example, यहाँ पे लागे है तो क्या होता है? सी
हम्म,
इसका स्ट्रक्चर ही चेंज हो जाएगा वर्कशीट का, सी
राइट राइट।
एवरीथिंग कमिंग लाइक। सो आपका ह्यूज डेटा ये हो गया तो ये परफॉर्मेंस में चले जाएगा, ओके। सो इफ अनलेस until required don't bring this aggregations to the this part, okay, always make sure it's in the page level only, okay.
Mhm.
After that you were asking sometime like what are all these, right? So
Yes.
if you want to make this, for example, um, मुझे सीरीज को ओनली टेबल में दिखाना है, आई डोंट वांट टू शो द ग्राफ फॉर
Mm,
एग्जाम्पल। ये हिस्ट्री सीरीज है, इसका
mm,
ग्राफ नहीं चाहिए मुझे, आई विल मेक इट ओनली टेबल, क्लिक ओके,
mm,
राइट।
mm,
इफ आई गो टू व्यू ग्राफ्स, राइट,
mm. I agree.
वहाँ पे हिस्ट्री नहीं दिखाएगा मुझे, यहाँ पे हिस्ट्री है क्या, देखो नीचे
History नहीं।
adjusted है, final है, but
Mm,
if I go back, so it's like uh, just playing kind of thing. So if I go to again table and graph, see history is coming up, right?
mm,
So it's like whether you want to show that particular in the graph or not. Those are like uh, cosmetic changes to your table,
okay.
okay. And apart from that, what kind of graph you want to see, right? That's here. And you want to
Mhm.
reorder the series, for example, right? So this is a sequence I have. Like if you want to bring my customer forecast on top, right? I can do that. Just drag and drop.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. That way you'll see.
What is in advanced setting?
I'll go to that also. So यहाँ पे आप यहाँ इसको reorder कर सकते हो, right?
Okay.
Advanced में गए तो like यहाँ पे when I'm showing you graphs, right? See there's
Mm,
a small arrow buttons, right? Which I want to see or hide it. But मुझे permanently disable करना है इसमें. For example,
mm,
from the table. So I go to the advanced. So remove the graph, for example. Right?
mm.
Okay. मुझे ऑप्शन नहीं दिखेगा।
We can use the view option also, na? View hide graph. There is
हाँ,
one
see that's
option.
what, see that's a one time,
Mm.
ओके, फिर
Yeah,
ओपन करा तो फिर आ जाएगा, राइट।
yeah, yeah.
बट ये परमानेंटली आप
But
डिसेबल कर रहे
but
हो,
but if we will save the worksheet, then it will not show. No? We have
समझा
saved the if we have saved the changes, then it will not show. No? Again.
ना? आई डोंट थिंक, ओके लेट्स ट्राई।
Okay.
सी अभी मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, मेरा वर्कशीट है,
Mm, mm,
शो कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है,
mm, mm. Got
ये
it.
शो है, आई
Yes.
सेव इट। सो आप क्या बोल रहे हो, यहाँ पे एनेबल कर रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है, इट्स ऑल एनेबल्ड हियर।
Yes.
सो यू वांट मी टू डिसेबल हियर, करेक्ट,
Mm. Yes.
hide the graph,
Then save.
save it, okay, let me open it, let's see। वो उस टाइम तक ही काम करेगा मेरे ख्याल से, बट लेट्स सी। सी
Yeah. It's
सी
good.
these are that time, like when you were in that session, that time only it will work, okay। बाद में काम नहीं करेगा, it will again
But we
enable
are
it, okay?
using a save. We are saving the worksheet. No? So it should work, I
आपसे क्यों
think.
come again?
But we are saving the vaccine, no? It should work, I think.
नहीं नहीं, सी all this will not work, okay।
Okay.
सी these will work, okay। ये
Okay.
क्या है आपका व्यू काइंड ऑफ थिंग, राइट। सो
Okay.
वो सेशन के लिए ही रहेगा, उसके बाद
One
वो
time
रिस्ट
active. Okay.
वन टाइम, ओके। चलो यहाँ पे स्टॉप करते हैं, ठीक है।
Mm.
टुमारो विल कंटिन्यू द रिमेनिंग पोर्शन ऑफ द वर्कशीट, ओके।
Okay.
जो मैं आज कर रहा हूँ जस्ट प्ले ऑन दिस वर्कशीट, इफ एनी क्वेश्चंस विल डिस्कस टुमारो,
Okay.
ठीक है।
Okay. Is your engine issue fixed? Uh,
हाँ इंजन मुझे वो अभी देखते हैं, मुझे तो फ्यूचर मैं ट्राई नहीं किया, बट आई कुड सी सम डेटा, राइट।
mm,
एक मिनट, फ्यूचर रिकॉर्ड्स तो इंसर्ट हो रहा है, बट लुक्स लाइक
mm,
मेरा डेटा प्रॉपर नहीं है, कुछ फोकस जनरेट नहीं हो रहा, सी बिकॉज
mm,
आई कुड सी द फ्यूचर रिकॉर्ड्स, राइट, जुलाई सितंबर, ओके।
mm.
रिकॉर्ड्स तो है, बट ओके एक मिनट,
Quantity is also there, no?
फर्स्ट क्या टेबल क्या है, जस्ट हिस्ट्री है, आई फॉरगॉट सो मेनी थिंग्स।
Okay.
बहुत दिन हो गए करके। इसमें मुझे फोकस रहना चाहिए। इफ देयर इज देयर मीनिंग मेरा फोकस जनरेट हुआ है। हाँ
Mm.
जनरेट हुआ है। गुड गुड। ओके सम फोकस। ओके देखते हैं ठीक है। I could see focus generated in my system. See how I found it is my latest focus। मैं अभी explain करता हूँ बाद में, but I'm just showing you। मैं
Okay.
last 16 रन किया था। So
Yeah.
every time I run the engine it will write to a different column। Okay, so इस पे लिखा था last time। So when I'm querying it, it's showing the value zero greater than zero मारते। अच्छा zero generate करा है focus for all। Okay, so this it's not writing, it's wrote a zero focus। Okay, so
Mm.
मैं थोड़ा history load करके I have to do it।
Okay.
Okay, don't worry, we'll
But
go to the
history
engine
is
also।
history is there, no? So
No,
it
no,
should.
maybe not sufficient history, right? उसको
Okay.
उसको what do you call it,
Intermediate.
it's not good
Yeah,
enough for।
intermediate. Mm. Mm.
हाँ वैसा हो सकता है। देखता हूँ मैं ठीक है।
Intermediate. Mm. Okay.